So I wanted to talk to you about a thing called the critical factor. Okay, I don't think I've talked about it. I talked about it with the other group, but this is very important for you to understand what the critical factor is. We all have it. And to give you an analogy or metaphor, we have what's called like a guardian on the gate of our mind. It's a guard that has a big shield. And what that guard does, it stands there and it listens for shit, for shitty suggestions, for lies. It listens for things that don't link to what it already knows. Yeah. And so, for example, if you say to somebody now, if you walk up to somebody and you say, for example, walk up to somebody who's asleep and you say, you do know that. Do you know that you're a green Martian? What they're going to do instantly is the guardian on the gate stands to attention, pulls up its shield and says, absolutely not. I reject that. So that's what the critical factor is. It's always looking to protect the person against negative or damaging or untrue beliefs. So hypnosis, the idea of hypnosis is we want the guardian on the gate to go for a cup of coffee. That's what we wanted to go and have a break. That's what the process of hypnosis is. So what happens is we get the person's confidence. And while we've got their confidence, the guardian on the gate is also standing there going, okay, this seems like somebody trustworthy, but it doesn't go away. But when you calm somebody down in hypnosis and you get them really, really relaxed, the guardian says, okay, I'm just going to sit to one side and have a cup of coffee and I'll listen. Because it's always listening. It never goes away, but it will calm down. When that moves to one side, your suggestions can be accepted to go through. However, if you then in hypnosis, if you suggest something that is not right, that jars against the person, the guardian on the gate puts his coffee down and jumps up and says, no, that's it. We're stopping this. That's for that reason. When we're doing hypnosis, you've heard me talk about things like using the conditional tense when we say, and I would like you now to imagine yourself at the top of a flight of stairs. I would like, yeah? Not imagine yourself at the top of a flight of stairs, okay? Or if I say, I wonder what it would be like for you to have a wonderful experience now. Right? So what happens is this. The guardian on the gate is hearing, I wonder what it would be like. And that's very safe for that guardian. I wonder, well, just wondering. They're not telling me that I've got to have a wonderful experience. So the guardian on the gate kind of will accept these kind of, I wonder and I'd like, and let's do this. Yeah. So it likes those kind of things because it doesn't feel threatened. The unconscious mind is the part that listens to the command. So when you say, I wonder what it would be like to have a wonderful experience now. So the guardian on the gate hears, I wonder what it would be like. And the unconscious mind hears, have a wonderful experience now. Yeah. The unconscious mind wants to hear, what's it got to do? The guardian on the gate wants to make sure you don't do anything that it doesn't like. Okay. So we're playing this game in hypnosis of keeping the guardian on the gate, the critical factor, keeping it happy. Yeah. That's why right at the beginning, until probably we get through the door, you are not commanding people. You're asking them nicely that they'll do this and let's do this now. And I'd like you now to, yeah. And then that keeps everything happy. We're going to open the door. You're going to have a little look through.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Curiosity look. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll close the door and we'll come back. Okay.
Okay. So just give me the time to realize where I am. Okay.
Of course. Yeah. But don't step through the door, Natalie. Don't step
Okay,
through the
okay.
door.
I
Okay,
will
just
not. I will
look, just look. Okay.
not.
Just because if we go through the door, then we're going to have to start the next process, and
Yeah,
that I don't want to confuse people.
yeah,
Yeah,
no worries, no worries.
beautiful. All right, Natalia. So let's start with our eyes closed and take a nice deep breath in, fill up your lungs, hold it at the top, and then release. And if you were to lick your lips now, you could taste all of that taste that you get down there. This is the beach of time. And it's on this beach that time changes, time distorts, time bends. And perhaps you can feel the physical already beginning to change as you walk toward another time, another place, another life, another body. And you can enjoy that just for a moment. I'll be quiet while you look through the door and observe that. And understand that you will be returning there and having a full and beautiful experience. But for the moment, I'd like you to close the door again, knowing that you will return. And then gently bringing yourself back to where you started. Notice that breathing changing, that's right. And 4, feeling the muscles becoming strong. And 5, opening those eyes and coming back.
Yay.
Well done.
Well, thank you. It was something.
Mm-hmm.
I was a bird.
You were a bird.
Already. Yeah, already on the beach.
Mm.
But something bigger than a chicken. That's something huge. So when you told me to open the door, I had to do this with my, I don't know if it's the right word, back?
Your beak, yeah, your beak.
Yeah, with my beak. And I had trouble to close it. So, yeah, and because it was a scene like from Avatar, you know, all those flying.
Yeah.
It wasn't birds, it was something else, but those creatures flying everywhere. And yeah, that was cool. And yeah, interesting.
Excellent. And how was the experience of being on the beach?
Well, I could feel the breeze on my face. I could feel some, even before you said so, like already when I got there, I could feel it. The sound, the ocean. I could smell some sweet flowers.
Right.
So yeah, when you told me to taste it, I could feel the taste of it. So it was pretty cool.
Excellent. Okay, excellent. Well, thank you very much for that.
Thank you,
Natalie. First of all, remember the guardian on the gate. I'd like you to imagine yourself. I'd like you. Yeah, not imagine yourself. I'd like you to. We're still softly at the moment where we're suggesting things to them. I'd like you to do this. This would be nice if you could do this. Yeah. Okay. And that just keeps them nice and calm. And then what's very important as we go through this, I want you to keep in mind, you must never impose your idea of what a beach is on the person. If you impose any of your beliefs about what a beach is, you could awaken the guardian on the gate, you could confuse them. Okay. So you might have an idea what the most perfect beach is, the most beautiful beach you've ever seen in your life, but it's not going to be the one that they're constructing in their mind. So that's why we'll see as we go through. This is why you say the most beautiful beach that you have ever seen in your life. Okay. It's very important. It's their beach. They're building it. The very first thing that I do, and remember, there's no right order to this. You do it in the way that you want, but I tell them that they're in bare feet. Okay. And that they can feel. Now, I used to say, you can feel the sand beneath your feet. And rightly enough, somebody said, I actually was imagining a beach with stones. Remember that? So I was imposing that my perfect beach has sand. So, so I now say you can feel the beach under your feet. Okay. And I don't know whether I said this, but I say it's warm, and it's warm because the sun is shining. Right. So look, imposing. This is me imposing. So imagine yourself on a beautiful beach in the south of Spain. I'm imposing now. Yeah. The sand, you're in bare feet, and the sand, the yellow sand is warm. Okay. That's me imposing again. Don't tell them anything about anything in detail. Why? Because if you're from the Canary Islands, your beach is going to have gray sand on, black sand. Okay. My beach in the Marsden had stones. Yeah. So you're just saying you can feel the beach and it's warm.
Hello.
Hello, you're back.
Yeah.
Aha, with Susan.
Yeah.
So how did that go for you guys?
Very well.
Yeah.
Did you get a glimpse through the door? Anything of interest?
Renska did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. But you tell first, Susan.
Yes. Well, I haven't had as much practice, I guess, as Renska.
Mhm.
So, but I had a very, very visual beach thing, and so that was, I felt really good about that, because I think I sometimes hold myself back, and I didn't.
Yay, well done.
I was able to visualize, I was able to feel, to see, to smell.
Beautiful.
And I could see the door.
What color was your door? What color?
My door was kind of like a movie prop set door, where you see the frame and you see the stands, you know, and it didn't specifically have a color, but it was definitely like a prop that was just standing on the beach. Sure. And I said it was interesting because my door opened inward, which I thought was interesting. Why, you know?
And mine always opens inward. Whenever I imagine the door, and when I say that, it always opens inward. I don't know. Does yours open inward or outward, Renska?
This way.
In over, yeah.
Okay.
Very interesting, yeah.